Welcome, War Gamers, to another video from the CMEPG. I am Morten, your host today, and this is another one of my vlogs. So, this week I haven't gotten that much done, but I've got a few things to show you. So first of all, it is 6 more goblins, so let's take a look. And here we have them, and as you may notice, these are the 6 that I sort of converted, meaning just either slight repositioning of their poses or major repositioning of their poses. And they're obviously painted in exactly the same style as all the other goblins. This one is the guy who I showed in the earlier vlog. He just has slight repositioning of his arm. You know, just to get a little bit more of variety, and then I also gave him a little bit of a bigger rock right in front of him. And there's not much new about these. Then there's the guy with the bad back who's leaning over. Quite unpleasant a life this goblin has. Especially even more when he goes into combat, since all goblins tend to do is die. And then, of course, we have 3 more slight arm repositionings, and then my favorite, which is the one with the biggest change into his person, who is a crawling goblin. He's dragging himself along the ground. His back is completely hunched. He has that big green stuffed shoulder. Almost looks like a shoulder pad, but it's actually his flesh that's gone up and turned into a bit of a tumor, I guess. And let's see if we can get him closer up. We can get a proper look at him. Maybe. And as usual, no, it's not too fun of going too close to this camera. There, that's good. So see, nice. I think it's a nice amount of detail. I'm very happy with them, especially this guy, who's just the most unique one of all the goblins of all the goblin warriors anyway, in this army. So yes, I have these ones to show you, and I now only need to paint 6 more goblins, and I will have painted all the goblins I own, which is indeed also all the goblins I need. Actually, just with 2 of these, boom, I have enough painted goblins already to play my force. But the idea is I want to have 8. I want to have 8 extra goblins for when the scribe goes ahead and does his thing, in case you go over your starting amount of models, which can happen. So yes, this was the goblins. Let's show you the other thing that I've done this week. And here we have it. This is, as you see, a Warg chieftain. Someone with keen eyes may notice that his base is bigger than a normal cavalry base, and obviously everyone can see that he has a new head. So this is because I was converting this guy into being my dismounted white warg, and I felt like the head from a fell warg would fit much better. It's not 100% the same as the white warg's head, but it's much closer than the normal warg head. And I also put him on a bigger base because 50mm is what the white warg uses. And I'm very happy with this conversion. I guess that's basically what it is. I'm very excited to see if everything also matches up when it's painted. That's always hard to guesstimate. But that's the hope. So as you see, this and those 6 goblins is all the hopping I've gotten done this week. Used a bit of green stuff to fill in some gaps, and then obviously building some fur. So I think it's going to look good. I'm certainly hoping for that, as long as I paint it well enough. But my normal white warg, the one mounted by us, I think looks pretty good. So I think it's going to be very good. So I now have 6 more goblins to do next week. I'll just get them. 2, 3, 4, 5. and 6. So I need to do these, and my goal, and you can heckle me if I don't finish these by next week, because these are the last goblins that I will need to paint for my 500-point army. Like I said, I don't have any plans on expanding the army further, because Goblin-Town isn't my main army, so I think 500 point is a nice place for them to be as a sort of a secondary army that I own. But I really enjoy playing Goblin-Town, by the way. So I need to paint these 6. I hope that I will have something else to show you next week as well. Obviously 6 goblins, most people of you are going to say that's nothing, that's like a night or two's work at most. And that's true, if I actually get it done. I have some role-playing that I'm arranging on Saturdays, so I have a few other things to do as well, so I won't get to start painting these until Sunday evening, I imagine. If I finish these, and with time to spare, I might start working on my dwarfs again, because as you know, I am also doing a dwarf army, which I hope to get painted up soon. So even if next week is only going to be, I hope next week is going to be more than just these 6, but if it is more than these 6, there will probably be a dwarf or 2 added to the mix, and then we can move properly forward into the dwarvish army. But right now, it is goblins for next week. So thank you for watching the videos. I hope you liked and favorites shared. Comment please if there's anything you want to say, and please subscribe to us. That would be very, very nice. So support your hobby, and happy strategy battle gaming.